Have you ever felt so lazy you just wanted to hang around all day? Well, meet the undisputed champion of chilling out, the three-toed sloth. These fascinating creatures have turned laziness into an art form, and today, we're diving deep into their slow-motion world. High up in the canopy of Central and South American rainforests, imagine spending over 90% of your life just hanging, not sitting, not lying down, but hanging upside down from a tree branch. That's the daily reality for a sloth. They eat, sleep, mate, and even give birth while suspended in the air. For them, the ground is like a foreign country they visit only on rare and risky occasions. But why are they so incredibly slow? It's not because they're unmotivated. It's a brilliant survival strategy. A sloth moves at a blistering pace of about 4 meters per minute. That's right, 4 meters. You could literally outwalk a sloth at a snail's pace. This extreme slowness is all down to their metabolism. They have one of the lowest metabolic rates of any non-hibernating mammal, meaning they burn energy incredibly slowly. This is a crucial adaptation because their diet is, to put it mildly, not exactly a powerhouse of nutrition. They are folivores, meaning their diet consists almost exclusively of leaves. Leaves are abundant, sure, but they're also tough to digest and provide very little energy. To cope with this, sloths have a large, multi-chambered stomach, similar to a cow's, that works overtime to break down the tough plant matter. The whole process can take up to a month. With so little fuel in the tank, every movement has to be deliberate and efficient. Wasting energy is simply not an option. To master this upside-down lifestyle, the three-toed sloth has some incredible built-in gear. Their most obvious tools are their long, curved claws. Each of their 4 limbs ends in 3 formidable claws that are about 3 to 4 inches long. These aren't just for show. They function like permanent heavy-duty hooks. They can lock onto branches so securely that they require virtually no muscular effort to just hang there. In fact, their grip is so strong that sloths have even been found still hanging from a branch after they have passed away. Their entire anatomy, from their internal organs to their hair follicles, is oriented for an upside-down existence. But hanging around all day makes you a sitting duck, right? Not if you're a master of disguise. The sloth's fur is another piece of evolutionary genius. Their long, coarse hair has unique grooves that collect rainwater. In the humid rainforest environment, this creates the perfect breeding ground for algae. As a result, many sloths develop a greenish tint to their fur, providing them with perfect camouflage against the leafy backdrop. Predators like jaguars and harpy eagles, which scan the canopy for movement, often overlook the still green-tinged sloth completely. They literally blend into the scenery. It's a living, breathing ghillie suit. Their unique fur is more than just camouflage, though. It's a whole ecosystem. Scientists have discovered a complex community of moths, beetles, cockroaches, and fungi living within a single sloth's coat. Some of these organisms are found nowhere else on Earth. It's a symbiotic relationship. The sloth provides a home, and in return, the fungi may provide nutrients or help protect the sloth from parasites. So, a sloth isn't just an animal. It's a walking, hanging, miniature biosphere. Now, let's talk about the single most perilous journey in a sloth's life. Despite spending almost their entire existence in the treetops, they must descend to the forest floor for one specific reason: to go to the bathroom. About once a week, a sloth will painstakingly make its way down the trunk of its home tree to defecate. On the ground, their slow movement becomes a life-threatening liability. They are clumsy, awkward, and completely exposed to ground-dwelling predators like ocelots and jaguars. It's the most vulnerable moment of their week, and a significant number of sloth fatalities happen during this risky ritual. So why do they take such a huge risk? The exact reason is still a bit of a scientific mystery, but there are a few leading theories. One popular idea is that it's a way of fertilizing their favorite home tree, ensuring a steady food supply. By depositing a pile of nutrient-rich dung at the base, they are investing in the health of the very tree that keeps them alive. Another theory links back to that ecosystem in their fur. The sloth moths lay their eggs in the sloth's dung, and when the larvae hatch, they eventually fly up into the canopy to find a sloth to call home, continuing the cycle. It might be a way to maintain their crucial symbiotic partners. Despite their seemingly lazy lifestyle, sloths are a testament to perfect adaptation. Every lazy trait, from their slow metabolism to their algae-covered fur, is a finely tuned survival mechanism that has allowed them to thrive in their treetop world for millions of years. They remind us that success isn't always about being the fastest or the strongest. Sometimes, it's about finding your niche, conserving your energy, and perfectly blending in with your environment. They are the ultimate specialists of the rainforest canopy. So, the next time you feel like taking it easy, just remember the three-toed sloth. They've made a living out of it and are one of the most unique and successful animals in the rainforest. Their slow-paced life is a beautiful example of how nature finds incredible solutions to the challenges of survival. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today to learn about these amazing animals. If you enjoyed this slow-motion journey into the life of a sloth, please give this video a thumbs up. And do not forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.